Oh, I have to pick?
Yeah, but I would go for Chris Crocker.
Chris Crocker.
Hi, Cuba. I love you and all, but I really love Lionel Richie. And I heard that you used to be his backup dancer. What's he really like? Is he nice in person? Give us a scoop.
I was one of the 200 break dancers in the closing ceremonies of the 1984 Olympics.
Really?
Behind Lionel Richie. So all I saw were the bottom of his shoes all night long. That was it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't, it wasn't a backup dancer where we hung and had dinner afterwards. It was like, thank you, America. Good dancing, guys. He's gone. So that was it, so.
Okay, I think we should have one more internet question. Mary.
Cuba, in that film, it says, show me the money. How much money have you actually got then?
It's a numbers question. We want an exact figure.
Enough to have you killed, Mary.
Okay. Lot of money.
Put it this way, I'm not picking any gummy bears off the floor. I don't understand about that yet.
Okay, so it is Valentine's night on Thursday.
Yes.
You've been married for 15 years?
Since 94, so you do the math, yeah, almost 15.
Have you got anything nice planned for your lovely lady wife?
Well, I'll be here touring Europe, so I won't be home until the 20th.
That doesn't mean you can't send her something.
You know, but you said planned. I'm going to send her something, but I
think you should plan.
The plans have to have the brother in them.
No. Usually, it's better for me if the brother isn't in the plans at all. He just sends a nice gift.
And that is why you're single. I feel like we're married.
But seriously, is it hard to stay married for that long?
No, I don't think so. I think it's, you know, we met in high school, so I was 19, she was 16, going on 17, and she was that high school girl. And then she went to college and became that thing. Then we got married, she was a wife, and then now she's a mother, so I've met different women that I've fallen in love with again and again. So I got lucky that way. Yeah. And I travel a lot. But it's true. It's like, if I was up under her, we'd probably fight more, but we don't, when we're together, we make a rule that I don't stay away from the kids for too long.
Talking of your kids, did you ever think of calling it Cuba Gooding Jr. Jr.?
It's so cute. No.
Why not? That'd be funny.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Jr. I would love to be called Cuba Gooding Jr. Jr. That is it.
You need a moment? You need a hug?
No. Yes, no. That's it for now. Cuba Gooding Jr. Everybody.
Still to come, discover which band you've chosen to play out the show. Is it the Metros?
We've always really liked Lily Allen, so we think it's really good, and we're really happy to be possibly one of the first bands doing it.
Or Blood Red Shoes?
You can tell a lot about a band when you actually see them play and not just hear their record.
But first, it's time to meet YouTube legend Tay Zonday. He's an internet superstar who's already had a phenomenal 14 million hits. And this is why.
Chocolate rain. Some stay dry and others feel the pain. Chocolate rain. A baby born will die before the sin. Chocolate rain. The school books say it can't be here again. Chocolate rain. The prisons make you wonder where it went. Chocolate rain.
Is that actually your natural singing voice, or...?
Yes, that is. It's 100% authentic.
Obvious question next. What is Chocolate Rain?
You know, I always say that the question is more important than the answer. And, you know, people have taken it and done so many different things with it. Some take it in a humorous direction, some parody it in a more serious direction. Some people say it's just so catchy. their 2-year-old can't stop singing at bedtime. So I respect everything people do with it.
Because millions and millions of people have seen your videos on YouTube, haven't they?
It would seem so.
And do you get recognised in the street and stuff now?
I do. It was funny. I was at a White Castle fast food chain in the U.S. the other day. And, you know, this person was just sticking out the window as I was trying to order a burger, just like, you know, practically in my car. Being like, chocolate rain, chocolate rain. So, you know, it does happen.
Chocolate Rain has been such a sensation that you've ended up turning it into an ad for Dr. Pepper.
Well, I wouldn't say turning it into. That was a very separate project. But, you know, it's a great great opportunity to work with people when you do a video like that. So.
Brilliant.
Keep the money flowing, pimp.
Let's have a look at Tay in action.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tay. It's T-A-Y, to the Z. It was chocolate rain. Wrote a song about that history. Chocolate rain. Now I'm paid a hefty fee. Chocolate rain. Listen to the funky rhymes that we chocolate rain. I move away from the mic to breathe. He moves his mouth away from the mic so he can breathe.
The production values are slightly higher on that.
Slightly higher.
A little bit.
It's a marginal thing. But
Did you get paid a lot of money?
I can't say that. I would say enough to keep the lights on, not enough to retire.
Really? How much did you get paid for the Apple advert, David?
do you think I'm a moron? This is the part of the programme where we show people's tax returns.
It's unnatural, but it's being accounted.
Okay, so Tay is going to do a special cover version for us. All we know is that it's beautifully written and quite possibly one of the deepest and most heartfelt songs of the 21st century. Take it away, Tay.
When you first left me, I was wanting more. But you were doing that girl next door. What'd you do that for? When you first left me, I didn't know what to say. I've never been on my own that way. Just sat by myself all day. I was so lost back then, but with a little help from my friends, I found the light in the tunnel at the end. Now you're calling me up on the phone, so you can have a little wine and a moan. And it's only because you're feeling alone. At first, when I see you cry, it makes me smile. It makes me smile. But it was, I feel bad for a while. But then I just smile. I go ahead and smile. Yeah.
Now, each week I choose two bands who've never been on TV before. I put them on our website and my friends get to choose who plays. And here's how it works.
All week you've been voting online to decide which one of the music scene's most promising new bands gets their TV break on tonight's show. Peckham lads, the Metros, are signed to 1965 Records, the same label as The View. Described as rock and roll poets by the NME, they're about to unleash their debut single, Education Mark II. The UK's answer to the White Stripes' Blood Red Shoes are Stephen and Laura Mary, a boy and a girl from Brighton. They've already toured with Biffy Clyro and Maximo Park and are about to release their debut album Box of Secrets. So, who did you choose?